Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Leia. You can think of it as Star Wars if you've ever watched that. If you haven't, best of luck to you. Today we are answering the 20 most weird internet asked questions. Yeah, so flip to it. So the first question is water wet? I think the most common answer here is people are going to be like, there's two things. Either people are going to be smartasses and be like, no, water isn't wet because when you touch water, it leaves a wet residue, but it is not wet. Or they're going to have those kind of people, or you're going to have the people who are like, yeah, water is wet. And you know what? I'm going to be on the side of the people, yeah, water is wet. Because, like, when I feel water, like, I just sprayed water on my hand. My hand is wet. Like, and it's still wet. And the water hasn't left a residue. I was gonna originally be a smartass and be like, no, water isn't wet. But water is wet. It's like saying, is the desk dry? Right. Okay. Question 3. Why don't we ever see baby pigeons? Wait, I've never seen a baby pigeon. I've actually never... Who's thinking of these questions? I would say, you know what? Maybe a good answer. I would say because, like, they're in their nest until they get, like, bigger, until they're ready to fend for food themselves. That's what I'm going to say for that answer. Yeah. The next question. Is cereal a soup? I don't care what is like technified as a soup. That's not even a word, but I don't care. Cereal is not soup. Cereal is not soup. You've heard it here. Cereal is not soup and will never ever be soup. Yeah. If you pinch yourself and it hurts, are you weak or strong? I'd say a little bit of both. I would say I'm weak, but my nails are strong. Yeah. If a vampire bites a zombie, who gets infected? Well, okay, here, I'm gonna be a little bit of a smartass here. See, like, here's a smartass answer to this. A vampire can't suck blood out of a zombie because there is no blood. There's no blood to suck. Because it's rotten flesh. Is there... Wait, I've got a better question to this. Is there blood in a zombie? Because there has to be a living thing, but a zombie is technically not a living thing, but it breathes, eats, and moves. So then the vampire gets infected by the zombie because I'm dumbfounded for this one. I don't know. Okay, next question. What color is a mirror? There's a thing for it. I just forget. You know what? A mirror is silver in my head. I think of it's silver. That's my question. Oh my gosh. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest? So I actually did ask an ex talking stage. I hate saying an ex talking stage. I really like this guy, and I did actually ask him this question when we stopped, like, talking as much to, like, kind of engage the conversation, to give the ball to him so he could continue the conversation. And he was like, hyenas. I think hyenas would just laugh a lot. I don't think they'd be the rudest, but I think they'd just be like those two people in school that are best friends, which is me and my best friend, and who would just laugh. Like, you would just go like this to them, and they'd be like, feel for a hyena. I don't think they're gonna be like, ha! I think they're just gonna be the back part of that. We're just gonna be like, I think the rudest animal. I'm gonna say the rudest animal is either a dog or an alpaca. Alpaca. A llama. Because, hear me out. An alpaca. I think it's either an alpaca / llama or a dog. Because some of the dogs, like, I feel like the dog that'd be the rudest is gonna be a chihuahua. With their little... So I feel like they'd pretend to be the nice one, and they'd be like, no, you don't have to worry about me. They're like, I'm nice. And then, like, the second you get behind a closed door, they're like, like, they're not nice at all, and you're like, hello? I think a chihuahua or an alpaca / llama. I know those things are different, but, like, I'm indecisive between the two. And I'm low-key, like, leaning towards alpaca, especially because I love the name. It's, like, so fun. But I feel like they do the same thing. They just spit. They look at you and they go... Look at me. Like, that's my answer. That was a long thought process for that. Why is there an expiration date on bottled water? Because water can grow mold. Bang. But if it's closed, it's not growing mold. Because water can grow mold is my answer. If you replace every part of a ship, is it still the same ship? Is it still the same ship? No. Like, if you're replacing the wood, the bathroom sink, the little ass crack hair in there, no. That is not the same ship. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100-sized horses? 100 duck-sized horses. I'm gonna go a horse-sized duck, and just one, because hear me out. Ducks, they're just like, quack, 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 quack. Like, ducks are just so cute. You know, and, like, I feel like if I were to fight, if I were like, I feel like I would just, like, I feel like I would lose as well. Because, like, I would just be looking at it and be like, bang, bang, be like, wait, you're so cute! No! But 100 duck-sized horses buck you off if you're just riding them. If you're fighting them, I don't want to know. So, leaving that to the other one. If Pinocchio says, my nose will grow, what's going to happen? Oh, shoot. Because if his nose won't grow, because he didn't say my nose is growing. But if he said my nose will grow, it doesn't grow. But then here's what happens. I just broke the code. So, Pinocchio says my nose will grow. It's not. It doesn't grow, right? So he lies. And then the second after he lies, like after that statement said, it waits, it doesn't grow, and then it grows after that because it lied about not growing. So his nose in the end will grow. Why do we say after dark when it's already dark? Because it's after the sun sets. Bang. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. If aliens landed tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd ask them? Do you want to see some vines? How long have you guys existed? Is Area 51 real? Those would be my 3 questions. Let me know your questions down below. I'll give you 3 too because I couldn't debate between. I think in the order I'd be like, does Area 51 exist? Do you guys want to see some vibes? And then I already forgot the 3rd one I asked. How long have you guys existed? That order would be my top 3. What about you guys? If ghosts can walk through walls, why do they use doors in movies? Because they want their spirit to be known. Like, hear me out. I'm a ghost, right? The door's here. And I'm just like, well, nobody's gonna know I'm here. They're gonna be like, is there a ghost? Hello? Is there a ghost? No ghost answering me? I guess there's no ghost. But, like, they want that scare effect. They're like, I'm pretending to be a ghost now. Right, they do. The door's here. Bark! Like, they want that scare effect. They want you to be like, hello, is there a ghost here? That's why. If you could know the answer to one mystery in the universe, what would it be? Why doesn't he love you back? My best friend's gonna kill me for that one, so we're gonna think of a different one. I got it. Why is there a red string theory? Like, to reiterate different words, different terms, why are there soulmates? Like, why is there some person who's always gonna be attached to someone else through this red strings theory? Why is it them two? And why can't that string be cut and be attached to someone else? Bang, bang, bang! If your pet could suddenly talk, what's the first thing they say to you? Give me some food. I need to go outside. Give me that food. Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? It also depends on, like, what time I greeted her. Like, if it was straight morning and she was tired, she'd be like, hi. So, like, she'd be like, hi, I want to go outside now. I want to go outside now. I really got to go outside now. Hi, let's go outside. But if it was, like, in the afternoon when I came home from work, she'd be like, oh my gosh, hi! Hi, I love you! I love you, hello! But if it's also, like, around her, like, evening time, she'd be like, feed me. No. I didn't say sit there and look stupid. I said feed me. What's something humans do that would seem completely ridiculous to aliens? Scrolling at 3 a.m. in the morning on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. That is what it would be, because you'd be like, nah, I like that one. Next. Nah, that's a good one. Repost. Nah, that was terrible. I hate that. Next. Like, repost, share, favorite. You know, I think that'd be the weirdest thing. If you had a rewind button in your life, would you actually use it? Yes, because I would want to revisit the happy times in my life, you know? Like, I don't think I'd be able to rewind and then start again, but if I could do that, I would also do that. And I hopefully would keep the knowledge that I had, because that would be pretty cool if I, like, kept the knowledge and I was like, let me go back and redo that. You know, like, that'd be pretty cool. And also, like, just to, like, visit the happy times. Like, go back to when I was 9 years old and my grandpa died, but, like, before he died, like, to spend more time with him or to, like, learn French to speak with him. Like, something cool like this, you know? If everyone in the world disappeared except you, what would you do first? Take all my clothes off and walk around naked. Because free will now? Like, come on. Or, if everyone disappeared, I feel like it'd be really lonely. I'd probably still take off all my clothes and walk around naked. Just be like, you know what? Everyone's gone. Free will. I would do that. Go inside of a jail because I'd want to see what a jail looks like, but I don't want to go to a jail. Go there. I'd put some clothes on, though, just in case, you know, there's some ghosts. And I'd want to go check out a jail cell, but not actually go to jail. And then I'd also want to explore, like, the staff rooms in restaurants, because what's happening back there? Why am I not allowed in? And then, what else? Just, like, rooms and places that aren't open to the public. That's where I'd be. That's the last one? That's the last one. Well, now I have to go edit this. Thank you guys for watching my video. I know this one's probably going to be a little shorter, but that's okay. I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notifications. Yeah. Bye.